What's up? Sorry I came out with a video. My Kenworth had some maintenance problems. My air-to-air intake and my turbo. I was literally doing 15 miles per hour through Tennessee up the hill, up the grades. But got a couple questions they want answered about local, regional, OTR, and leasing owner-operator. Been doing a lot of studying, watching a lot of videos. That's what I do. I try to get my knowledge right. I want to know what I'm all about making money. So I don't want to just jump into anything. You know, if you got a good thing, do your research before you start making moves. Sorry, I got a dip in. It's my habit. That's what helps me lose weight. Every time I get hungry, I just put a dip in. But, so, I got a lot of videos out with like the local, the OTR, the regional, and I just made a new one about the lease stuff. But I've been doing a heck of a lot more research since then, and now I got my truck back, so I got my video stand. I can actually put some videos out for you guys now. You know, you got your locals. If you got a family, stick with local. You know, you get home every day. You know, your regional. You know, you're going to be could be home every day, or you know, you could be out. You pretty much, you know, you're still working for a company, so you know, just get that experience. Try to get, you know, if you want to just to not worry about doing your own dispatching or going through a dispatcher, paying a truck, being out all the time. And if you're content with working for a company, make sure you find a good one. You know, I hear some people talk about videos like, oh, you can't make this or that. If you find a good company, regional or local, you know, you can find companies out there making 40, 50,000 a year, even 60. You know, regional, you know, you should be able to, if you got the experience and you find the right job. I actually got one guy, he's a recruiter. If you guys are looking for a really good guy that, yeah, he makes his money, you know, he's a recruiter, he makes money, but you know what? He's got like a 98% approval rating. You know, everybody he places stays where they're at, or he'll find them something better a couple years down the road. You got to have experience, though, to go through this guy. And if you want to go through him, I'll have to get a hold of him, see if I can put his name out there. I'm sure I will be able to. He's an awesome recruiter. He can find you local, he can find you OTR, regional, owner-operator, leasing. You know, if you own your own truck, he can find you a good company that, you know, that you can do good in. And the cool thing is, one of my old bosses, when I was driving locally, still really cool with him. You know, I stay on good terms with any trucking company. You know, you want to stay on good terms, especially for advice. And they know that I'm hungry for advice and hungry for knowledge when it comes to making money. He always tells me, he's like, you're always trying to get more money. I was like, yeah, I got to get as much money as I can, but still have a life, you know. And he said in the local, you know, for him to break even, he has to get at least $1.60 a mile. And that's running his own trailers. You know, he's got 12 trucks, all day cabs. He has got to have at least $1.60 to break even. That's everything across the board. Paying guys, you know, paying his salesmen, his dispatchers, him, you know, $1.60. So if I go buy this truck and I asked him if I wanted to run through him, he's like, you wouldn't. He said I couldn't pay you enough. He's like, because my break-even point is $1.60. So then after that, I got to make so much money a mile too. So I got to charge, $2 a mile or $3 a mile or whatever. Certain companies, and our guys are getting home. I'm doing all the maintenance, and so he does a fair wage. I was probably making, I would say, 40, 45 with him. But it's local. I'll leave at 8 in the morning. I was home out on my boat on the lake by 2:30, 3 o'clock, 6 to 7 hour day. And I still made decent money, and I was home all the time. Didn't work a weekend. You're always home. That's the local. If you find a good company that's local, you can do that. Pay the bills and be home a lot with your families. If you want to make the 60 to 80, you got to have experience driving a sleeper truck. And it's hard to get really good pay in that OTR and without regional or OTR experience. But this guy that I go through, he can get you into the OTR with experience with just day cab. But you need a good amount of experience. Running locally, you better have over 2,000 miles a week. And so there's a lot to look into. There's a lot of money in trucking. You just don't settle for anything. Do your research. Do your research, and that's what I'm still doing. I'm still learning. And if I go owner, operator, lease, because doing your own dispatch and stuff, it's either going to go really good for you or it's going to go really bad for you. And I'm thinking of starting with the lease stuff, making, you should be able to gross $150,000 a year doing that leasing, if they have a good year. With where I'm going to go, if I go where I'm supposed to go. It's like $1.50 a mile at 2,800 miles a week, You're making pretty good money, and some of those guys are home every weekend. And it's all about where you live and who you know. So even if it does sound like it's a good opportunity, I still want to ask a lot of questions. I want to know about deadheading. If I go to a place and drop a trailer, or they unload me, and then dispatch says, all right, you got to drive 100 miles to this place to pick up. You're probably not going to get paid for those deadhead miles. You don't have anything. So, that's 100 miles you got to drive to get another load. So, a lot of things I'm looking into, bobtail driving. If you have to bobtail, you're probably not going to get paid for it. It depends on the company. So, yeah, you get paid for this many miles, but you don't know how many miles of that is deadheaded. You might not have nothing. So I'm doing a hell of a lot of research, and I'm going to put out videos that I know facts to help you guys. And if you subscribe, when I can come out with a video, I'm going to do everything I can to let you know what to get into, because it's good karma. And so that's a little bit of the difference. It's a little information to help y'all, some of y'all, and some might already know it. But, I'm always getting knowledge. I'm always talking to new people. So, subscribe, comment on what you want to hear, and I will do the research for you. I will make sure that I find out what I can to answer your questions. Just get that experience, So, I'll come out with some more videos. I got some more questions I got to ask. So, headed through Michigan right now. A little rainy, kind of chilly, but a couple more questions I'm going to have to answer for a couple of my subscribers, and I'll get those posted within the week. So this was for a few of them. There's about 10 guys that wanted to know a little more about local, OTR, regional, and owner-op, and some of the questions I hope I answered for you. So that should be it for now. I'll come out with another video for you guys, and drive safe and keep on trucking.